Yo, welcome to the Maryland for Crypto Show. It's your boy Sean Prince in the building. I'm back again with my man Jay Greatness.
You
We
already
about
know
to
what
bring you
it
some of that
is.
good everyday crypto knowledge. You already know how we do over here, man. We're gonna give you a little bit of market analysis today. We're gonna give you a little bit of Bitcoin, a little crypto regulatory framework.
You already know the framework.
And then my guy Drake, something crazy happened with Drake, man. Listen, you just gotta stay tuned.
Did he lose
Make
the
sure
bag?
we stay locked in with Maryland for
What?
crypto. Hey, yo, drop that heat, man.
With the new, out with the old. I'm telling the future, it's being foretold. Fiat currency ain't backed by gold. Now watch how this new revolution unfold. Everything hidden in plain sight.
It's your boy City Freezer holding it down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Legends out here.
Lately it's about to explode. Ripple the weapon, XRP the ammo, XRP the keys, ripple the piano, ripple the cowboy, XRP the lasso. This financial reset gonna be a fiasco.
Heard Chiz, man, coming in strong every week, every
All
time we
the
bring the
time,
show.
man.
Shout out to
out.
Chiz, B.
Shout out to you, Chiz. Man, where you at? Come
Where
back.
you at, man? Come back. We need you back in this Ripple universe, man.
Right.
You know, you already know what it is. But yeah, like we said, we're gonna jump into this market real quick, man. I mean, the market today it's been trading sideways. Bitcoin's been relatively stuck in around that 20K, 25K range type of deal.
23K, man. Once again, this is great time for traders, man. Like I said, you want that volatility.
Definitely want that volatility. I mean, that's what the market is going to give you. It only takes one big win to change your life. And when the market crashes or it consolidates, you shouldn't look at it as like a pain point. It should be everything is on discount right now. And you want to get in when
Big
your
time.
future is on discount. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Bitcoin was 65K at one point. Now it's back to 23K. If this is not the biggest discount for you ever, hey, I mean, it was 17. I mean, shoot.
Right, exactly. It came a long way for a couple months ago.
Right. Dollar cost average, people. I mean, if you're trying to get you a Bitcoin, this is the time. I mean, if you have the money, this is time to invest, man.
And listen, guys, you don't want to worry about whether you bought Bitcoin at 20K, whether you bought Bitcoin at 25K, 23K. In a couple years from now, you're going to be thanking yourself that you bought Bitcoin at 20K.
Right.
Because I'm going to put it to you like this. Every halving, and the next halving, I believe it's happening in the 2024, if I'm not mistaken. Every halving, Bitcoin has 10x to sell. 10x.
Stop it.
And the last halving, Bitcoin was at 50K.
50K.
So we're looking at now. Granted,
right?
I mean, I don't make the rules.
Man, we also got to remember this is a cycle too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, we don't make this rule. It's a cycle. So that's what though. The last cycle though, Bitcoin started at $3,000, and within that high halving, that 18-month to 24-month, Bitcoin with the 65K. So you got to realize now in 2024, if Bitcoin sits around what 23, 25, let's say Bitcoin gets to about 30, right? In that next halving, what do you think it's going to get to 100K?
Easily. Now, right? I mean, granted, we're not,
we're not your financial advisors
or anything like that. But just know that, you need to stick around. And this is the time to buy it in this bear market. The decisions you make today in this bear market will directly affect your financial position later on in life. So make sure you take advantage of that.
This is what we talk about, generational wealth right now. This is the time when there's blood in the streets. This is the time you buy. All right, dollar cost average. You don't have a lot of money right now. Couple dollars, $20 here, $10 here, $5 here. You know what I mean? Staking your crypto right now. This is the greatest time to stake right now. You're earning crypto without doing nothing. You're just letting it sit, letting people borrow it on the network, use it on the network, and while they're using it, they're paying you dividends. And guess what? That's staking. So you're getting money for doing nothing.
And some of
great time to stake right now.
Some of the top staking projects are Ethereum, Polkadot. Polygon. These are just some projects that you should definitely get into if you're interested in staking, because the returns on them are ridiculous.
Like VeChain, I stake in VeChain.
Yeah, VeChain will give you that veto.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But just to keep it moving, man, when we bring it back to Drake and about this Bitcoin and this generational wealth, the boy Drake went hard in the game.
Oh, what did he do? That's what you talking about?
That's what we was talking about.
Oh, he lost that much in the bag.
400 strong ones, 400 biddies.
400 biddies, not the
not the biddies,
not the biddies. Oh my god,
that's crazy.
So what? Jake Paul lost? I didn't watch the fight.
I didn't watch the fight either, but apparently he lost to the guy Fury.
Did he get knocked out?
Yeah, I believe he got knocked out.
It was
Granted, don't quote me, but I
Yeah.
believe he got knocked out. I don't know what round it was. You know, I'm
no,
not.
no, it was a draw. I think it was a draw. It came down to a draw.
Nah, he lost from what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah,
from
but
what
I mean, it
heard,
was a
he-
split decision draw.
and
or
split
something like
decision.
that.
It can't be a loss of this. I don't know. You might be right. No
I mean,
idea. I don't really follow
Something
all
like
the
that.
funny
But I just know the
guys
other Fury's
fights
hand
and
was
all of
raised
that.
at the end. So I don't know if he got knocked out, folks, but I know he lost. How
Yeah,
about that?
the boy
Don't
lost the
quote us on
fight,
the
and
knockout.
Drake lost $400K on the fight. Yo, Drake's betting history sucks.
Right.
I'm just gonna throw that out there because if Drake bets on it, bet the opposite.
Right.
But just the fact that he bet,
didn't he bet on Kentucky? Remember that one time when Kentucky went undefeated, damn near, and they lost in the chip?
Yep.
And he bet all that money. He was on the court shooting and doing layups with the team.
Doing way too much and fumbled the bag again.
But hey, listen, we still mess with you, Drake. Hey, all day. Hey, you might fumble the bag in gambling, but keep dropping those hits, baby. We
right, straight up. But regardless, man, the fact that he used Bitcoin for this bet, I mean, I think that speaks volumes, man. And I say that, shout out to my guy Jaguar Marshall. He hit me with this point today, and I definitely wanted to mention that the fact that he used Bitcoin.
Jaguar.
Shout out to Jack. The fact that he used Bitcoin on this bet versus cash. And the fact that, that's just to me, and he made that announcement that just kind of it should be highlighted. Like we should look at, what the movers and the shakers in the industry are doing with their money. And the fact that he's got Bitcoin to throw away should tell you that maybe you want to invest in Bitcoin.
And what's the biggest thing in the crypto industry? Don't follow what they say. Follow what they do. And what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Drake is spending Bitcoin on bets. So people might be saying Bitcoin is this and Bitcoin is that, but he's using it as real money to make real bets in real Vegas. You know what I mean?
For real.
Big time.
Big time bread.
Big time bread.
So I mean, you definitely need to pay attention to that. That was definitely very glaring. So I think we need to everybody as retail investors just make sure you see what's going on and stay on top of these markets. But it's another thing for him to bet Bitcoin. But it's like you said, shout out to Drake making the hits in the music, and it's good to see that the music industry is starting to migrate its way toward the crypto space as well. And I say that because Audius, which is a coin that I'm invested in, I definitely think others should, take heed to this. Audius has they're merging with TikTok. And what they're doing, according to Audius, new users of this platform can now sign up using their TikTok profile with the ability to import their handle and verification after they link their accounts. And once they do that, they'll be able to add TikTok users will be able to share Audius songs to their videos that they have on. TikTok is a popular platform for videos and things of that nature. So that's great for Audius. That's great for crypto. That's great for creators that are on Audius platform to be able to monetize off of this big streaming platform that's TikTok.
And TikTok, I mean, definitely is a big platform, man. So many people are coming up off TikTok, getting on. Like I have a TikTok. I started the Maryland for Crypto TikTok where we show a lot of what Maryland for Crypto does and how we how
making those big moves with Bitcoin of America and all of that.
Bitcoin of America going in. Also like going around the whole East Coast up and down, just showing the everyday ins and outs of what we do, installing these machines up and down, making it accessible for people like the
and see, we hit the streets running, man. My guy is a part of the framework that's like the infrastructure of crypto being built and being adopted into the nation. So shout out to that, man. The number one sales exec in Bitcoin of America right here, man. You already know with that financial degree, B. This ain't just we're not just up here talking.
Yeah,
we bringing y'all this real life,
real fire.
And I just want to kind of bring it back a little bit because what Audius have being able to take on this platform now, like I said, that's a great thing. Spotify is also made a lot of major ways with integrating their crypto wallets onto their platform. They're doing testing for that now as well. So it's a lot of growth in the space, man. You gotta love it. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to the music and everything that's happening in crypto right now.
Hey, big things are happening, man. Make sure you wake up. Do your own research, man. Like these things is happening. It's happening as fast. People gonna wake up, and next thing you know, everything's gonna be easy, simple, touch. Hey, I'm gonna be able to boop boop and monetize, get money, get my residuals. You know what I mean?
And also in some
royalties,
right, exactly. And that goes back to that music piece right there. The artists are definitely going to benefit from being able to control their music catalog with cryptocurrency. Their sales, none of that will be will be hurt. I believe. I think it's going to be great growth for the space.
Right.
When I'm in some other crypto news, your man Gary Gensler. I mean, this guy just keeps striking out.
What is he now? What Gary do, bro?
He just went out today and said that everything other than Bitcoin is a security.
Stop it. Everything other than Bitcoin is what is this guy? Do we not know about EK? Everybody knows EK. All right, so we know supposedly that's not security. And once XRP wins this, SEC lawsuit, we're gonna understand that's not security. Stop, man.
I mean, you can't say that.
Get this guy out of here, man.
We can't allow the SEC narrative
this guy out of here
to be perpetuated in the industry, man. The token itself, crypto itself, is nothing but software code. Mm-hmm. And for something to be considered a security, it really just falls back on how the pre-sale of it was affiliated or was facilitated. Excuse me. So software code itself cannot be securities
at all. It's software.
It's software. It's an asset.
This guy, and the fact that this lawsuit has been going on for over 2 years, folks, is crazy. Like if they don't settle this, no, oh my gosh, they don't settle this by this summer, man. It's gonna be some smoke in the city out here. I'm trying to tell you what they say. There's smoking streets.
Like it's crazy because all it's doing is
prolonging our gains.
It's prolonging our gains, and it's making the United States fall behind the 8 ball.
Right.
When it comes to this regulatory framework, we all know it's going to happen.
Right.
It's just a matter of when it will happen and how it will happen.
And if people don't understand that the emerging markets out here, China, the BRICS nations, all India, Russia, and everybody else that's merging together to actually get off the U.S. dollar. They're going around this framework that the SEC is trying to lay down for the United States. They don't control the rest of the world. They control the United States. They don't control, China. They don't control Australia. They don't control Germany. They don't control Russia. They don't control Africa. So things that they're doing to hurt us, the American,
hurting itself.
Just why are you putting us behind the 8 ball, man?
I mean, it's like the global landscape of framework and cryptocurrencies. It's pretty much been laid out already. UK has a pretty good understanding of what the framework is going to be. Singapore and Japan, they both already have comprehensive, crypto framework laid out already. So I mean, it's not like this is hard, guys. It's not rocket science. Put out a bill, put out a couple of I forget what they're called, but put out a bill and let the people decide what they want to vote on. Yeah, put out the legislation. That's the thing. Appreciate that, Mr. Jake Greatness in the building. Yeah, put out the legislations, put out the bills, make it happen, man. Like it's not hard, it's not rocket science. It's already laid out for you. So let's just get it done.
And what people understand too, Ripple outside of the United States is already acting like they lost the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So whatever, if let's say XRP is labeled a security in the United States. Okay, that's just the United States, but outside the United States, it's not a security, and the liquidity is flowing outside the United States. There's a central bank almost every other week coming aboard saying, hey, we're now using ODL technology to move our money supplies and our liquidity through the market, and our bank is now partnered with this bank, and this bank is partnered with that bank. So United States needs to wake up, man. And why not the United States? Like, I don't understand. Like, do they not want to be the leaders in this market? Because right now it doesn't seem like they want to be.
Not at all, man. We're losing the base. We're losing the battle.
We haven't even started. Like I said, we haven't even started. The gun went off. They're running, and we're still at the line.
We're still at the the start line.
Yeah, we still putting on our sneakers.
Right.
Like, we tying them up like.
It's really glaring, and there's so many like instances of why this framework is needed. Right. We got the Luna crash, the Solana crash that took place.
Right.
A lot of the exchanges, the Voyager, FTX, like this. So all this stuff is wild, man, and we just gotta be able to the buyers and the people that invest need to be able to hedge themselves against this. So, I mean, just like we said, like the example of Voyager.
Yeah, and did you hear about that though?
Yeah, the Voyager. I mean, I got caught up in the Voyager lockout.
Bro, look, I didn't have that much money on the exchange because once again, we preach all the time. Let's get our money off the exchange, put it on your ledger. So me personally, when I did my claim, because I did go to Voyager, I claimed mine. So this was my claim right here. My amount that they had I only had about $346 on Voyager at the time. but I did do my claim, and hopefully I get a percent
So
of this money, supposedly.
So for those that don't know what's happening, Voyager has actually came to a deal with Binance where Binance is going to purchase all of the debt that has been accrued through the Voyager lawsuit and them going bankrupt. And so what they've done is they've made it, I guess you can say they've made it seamless where you can go on the Voyager app, you can see your actual claim that you made, click opt-in, and they will automatically sync with Binance's platform so that once you are rewarded, you're not even rewarded, but given back the money that has been locked in Voyager, it'll transfer over to Binance for you.
Right. And once you opt in, it will look like this. It will say, boom, 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 here you go. Claim amount is, what's this say? Calculated based on the price amount, boom, boom, boom. And you won't have to do nothing else. It's just say, hey, just wait. You'll get an email from Binance US letting you know when you can access those funds.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. So, I mean, that's also good, but it just goes to show you how much we need that framework because people shouldn't be, you shouldn't, regardless, granted, that's why we always tell people to get your money off the exchange. But as a buyer and investor, you shouldn't have to worry about the platform you're investing on being shut down and you being locked away from your funds. That's crazy. Right. So we need some framework to pretty much eliminate all of the wild west that the cryptocurrency space has going on right now.
Right.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Let's get it.
So yeah,
man, we're dropping this fire today, man.
It's crazy to me though, even with that, that the SEC has actually filed a motion against the Voyager Binance purchase. Right. So what they're saying is that they're saying that Binance is going to now that it's because all the other cryptos are labeled as security, that Binance is taking place in the sales of security without being registered to the US. Right. So again, another loophole, another L for the SEC. I mean, granted, they've started a whole nother case, but it's just wild to see like how you can shoot yourself in the foot like that. Man. I don't get it.
And these exchanges like Coinbase, relist RXRP.
Release the pizzle.
Right. You know what I mean? Release our flare. What's going on? Come on, man. We don't understand what's going on.
Because XRP
because people out here who stake their crypto on their ledger, who staked their flare and did the whole connect your flare to your ledger and got the airdrop. These are the drops that they're getting. All right. Every month they're getting their percentage. What's it like 15% of your total supply every month that you're getting? So the next one will be March 17th. Then it's the 16th of April, the 16th of May, June 15th, July 15th, August 14th, September 13th. So these people are getting their flare tokens, and so many people that had their money on the exchange, which is Coinbase. All right, that back in the day, Coinbase said, hey, we will support the flare airdrop. If you want to leave your money on here, we'll support it. It's okay, blah, blah, blah. We put our trust in you, Coinbase. And guess what? You're not coming through with our money. And now, granted, once again, I didn't have that much on there because I had most of mine on my ledger. So a lot of mine is going into my actual ledger. So my little bit on Coinbase, I still want it though. It's still my debits. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I still want my money. But granted, I didn't have a lot on there. But the people that did, I know a lot of people that did. And they're calling me all the time. LJ, when I'm gonna get my money? LJ, what's going on with Coinbase, man? What's the coin? I'm calling Coinbase and I can't get in touch. Blah blah. Hey, listen, I'm just the middleman. I'm just don't kill the messenger, man. We just trying to
so pretty much make sure you do your own research and understand the game that you're in with this market.
But this is manipulated market, man. Because there's no way Coinbase should be holding on to everybody's flare and their Songbird. That's another thing too. Songbird. Where's the Songbird? Because flare, once you got the flare, you got the Songbird with it. So where is it? Where is it?
Where is it?
You know what?
We gotta highlight Coinbase. We got to bring Coinbase on the show. We got to bring the Coinbase owner on the show.
Mr. Make It Happen gonna try to make it happen.
These questions.
You know what? I'm out here in the streets. Where do I need to go to find you?
So listen, just to all my investors, man, I want to leave you guys with this. Make sure you got this takeaway that you need to definitely do your own research. You got to understand the basics of cryptocurrency and the technology behind it before you make any investments.
Right.
Don't just buy something because your friends or your favorite influencer told you to do it. Make sure you understand the project, what it does, what its purpose is, and its use case.
Definitely read through the white paper. Make sure you understand that token. If it doesn't make sense, if it seems like a scam, most likely it's a scam.
It's a scam.
All right. If it doesn't have utility, if it's not doing something that's not change the world, that's going to really make an impact in the world today. All right. Because remember, we're going into the 4th industrial revolution,
Yep.
meaning robots, AI, all this technology is coming. And if that token, if that coin has no utility, don't invest in it. It's a scam, folks.
Straight up. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better, man. I couldn't have said it any better. And definitely, you on top of doing your own research, you should definitely have a long-term strategy. So you're investing in an industry right now that, you know, we're still in the beginning stages. Right. So you got to be aware before the herd is aware of it, so that you can capitalize on your gains.
Meaning, yeah, you got to stay up. You got to do your research. Meaning, get on Twitter, get on YouTube, read articles. You know what I mean? Go on Google and type in, you know, crypto news and figure out what's going on. Stay in tune, because there's airdrops, there's staking, there's a lot of things that's going on. There's connections, there's partnerships that's going on. And if you miss some of this information, you could lose out on thousands. It could possibly be millions. So
make sure you stay tuned in to the Maryland for Crypto show, because we're going to bring you what you need to know.
Right.
You feel me?
And once again, we're big on making sure you put your crypto on your ledger.
Have to.
And once again,
it's a must.
We use our Ledger Nano X.
Not your keys.
Not your crypto. You already know what it is, man. And I don't really have nothing else to say.
Hey, man, diversify those holdings. Yeah. Stay on top of it. You don't want to just be in one thing. Make sure you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Man, make sure you follow us too. Like, subscribe, the channel, you know what I mean? Maryland for Crypto. Go follow us, man. We on all the platforms, man.
Everything.
Yeah, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, you know what I mean?
Instagram.
Man, check out the Fubi coin too, Sean. Man, you be tripping, bro. Hey, check out our Fubi coin. You know what I mean? Straight out the Fubi, man. Like, this is, you know what it is.
You already know what it is. Maryland for Crypto, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned. We're always going to bring you that crypto heat and that crypto knowledge. Come holla at us. We in the building.
Hey, we out here, man.
We out.
Drop this.
Like I ain't done much. All good, though. I know I did everything I could, though. Insisting anyway, like Rondo. Rage on, bro. I'm kicking shit like E Honda. I gotta eat every plate, make for me casa. Talking dumb to me, mean I gotta holler. You focus on memes, me, I'm clocking dollars. We riding on dope ass energy. We rolling up dope, stay away from me. My shit is too dope, you can't cope with me. Fuck you if you can't deal with my energy. We rolling off dope ass energy. We rolling up dope, stay away from me. If you can't deal with my dope energy, fuck you and anything that you feel about me.